Welcome to TheBesTTraders.com. Thank you for visiting my site. I wanted to make this video because it's better to make a video than actually writing about what I want to portray on the website. A lot of people these days tend to look at video rather than read, so I wanted to make a video, especially if my screen's set up. Hopefully you guys like it. There's 10 monitors here and there's 7 monitors behind me where my wife trades. So in total we have 17 monitors, which we use. We need those because we like to look at different time frames, which we discuss in the course. But I wanted to make this video because I really wanted to share my knowledge and experience trading back in the day, and a lot of the mistakes that I've made that I wanted to share with a lot of people that have started to trade and want to become full-time traders, keyword profitable traders. So a lot of my journey was I made a lot of mistakes in the past, and a lot of these mistakes that I've made, I wish I listened to the right people. So you can say that I'm making this video to basically, how can I say it, basically lead people in the right direction, and wish that I was told these things that I'm telling you now back in the day, which would have saved me a lot of stress and a lot of money. So let's start with a couple of things. The first thing is you need a strategy when you trade. Without a strategy, system, I would say it's a strategy, not a system. A lot of people think a system is like something that's an algo that you have programmed. Well, it's called a strategy. Strategy, basically a set of rules that you make for yourself, and the strategy, make sure you back test it with many trades. You're talking like at least 1,000 trades plus back test the strategy to see if it's a profitable strategy. But along with that strategy, you need to know what you're doing, and you need to know how price moves. And without knowing how price moves for a particular security, you're basically trading blind, right? So I just want to make sure, let you guys know there's a difference between gambling and trading. Gambling is, throwing money on a roulette number, or throwing money on a roulette table and betting red or black, right? And spinning the wheel. Trading is more well defined. What we do is we wait a lot. Patience is key in trading, and that's why I say poker players are really, I'm talking about good poker players, become really good traders, because poker is, in some way, is similar to trading. There's a lot of similarities. Poker, I know good poker players. I play poker, and I know a lot of good players, and a lot of them are my friends, and they actually trade, such as myself. And what a good poker player is patience. They don't play every hand. They wait and wait and wait. I know some players that wait for over 6 hours and don't even play a hand. So same with trading. Patience is number one. If you don't have patience, if you can't watch, and I've said this before, if you can't watch paint dry on a wall, you're not good for trading. If you can watch paint dry on a wall, that's your start. So patience is key. That's number one. Number two, you need to look at price. You need to invest time watching your security, whether it's ES, how it moves, whether it's gold, whether it's silver. You need to know how it moves. You need to know the times they like to push price around. You need to know the times how price moves when certain reports come out, like the non-farm payroll report or the unemployment numbers. Mind you, I don't go into a trade into those numbers. I wait till the dust settles, then we map a setup, and then we get in. So these are just some of the examples where you need to know what you're doing when you start off trading. And what happens, why I made this website is because there's a lot of bullshitters out there, excuse me for my language, but there's a lot of people that talk the talk but can't walk the walk, and they don't have any skin in the game. They don't have any money in this game. There's some people that are economists, especially on Twitter. I think 99% of Twitter, they're full of it. You can tell. An actual trader knows that most are just talking the talk, right? They always tend to talk about after the price gets hit. And everybody knows, especially on my Twitter account, and especially in the forum, we give price before it gets hit. And mind you, majority of the times it gets hit to the tick, to the exact number, which tells you that something we're doing is right. So that's why I made this forum. That's why I made this site. I think there's a lot of misinformation out there and a lot of people misleading people in the wrong direction. The truth of the matter is, if you want to trade, you got to spend a lot of time. Number one, if you're married, you have kids, you have a wife, you're not going to spend a lot of time with them. You need to sacrifice time to watch price. Number two, you need to learn from the right people. Have a mentor, but have the right one. Not the ones that I had back then, where I had to make the mistakes my own. I had to make my own mistakes and learn from the hard way. And by the way, I have no script here. I'm speaking straight out of my head. I got no script. I'm talking to you like I'm talking to someone on the street right now. And a lot of these other sites, you can tell they're reading from a script. I'm not reading from a script. Why? It's because I live and breathe trading every day. When I go to the bathroom, I take a nice, number two there. That's all I think about. I don't think about it as much now because I put in the time. But when I first started out, I really wanted to know why I made the mistakes I made. And what I came up with is I listened to the wrong people. And I find right now, everybody thinks they're a superstar. Everybody's on Twitter showing that they're a superstar. They never show their losses, but they all, every trade's a good trade. And I just wanted to make this video and this site and make my own forum. That's why I called it The Best Traders, because, when a lot of people have taken this course, the Pivot King course, a lot of people on the forum right now, I'm going to be, I have a podcast out, and it's from the members. And if you listen to them, you'll find their transition from when they traded, from being a losing trader to a profitable trader. So the forum helps, especially when you exchange knowledge amongst each other, trade setups, and you learn from other people. And that's what this forum is about. And hey, I even learn. I have some experienced traders there, and we all share it. And there's nothing like that anywhere. This forum was custom made. I custom made this forum, put a lot of money into it. And I can tell you right now, anybody that's signing on to this, you can sign up for the free trial. You'll see for yourself that this forum is the best forum out there. That's why I called it The Best Traders. I'm sure a lot of people wanted that name, but too bad, I got it. But anyways, besides that, I wanted to also let you guys know, when you join up to the forum, you have to understand that, there's no holy grail in trading. You have a lot of these sites that are promising from $500 you can make $100,000 in 1 month, and I spent $10,000 and I made 1.2 million, and honestly, give me a break. And if you actually believe that garbage, you deserve to lose your money. Don't even try. Don't even try to trade. Donate your money to charity. Don't listen to that garbage. And I can't even believe people listen to that. Trading's not that simple. It's a tough job. Where it's tough is a lot of the time that, especially me and the people in the forum, a lot of the time that we spend is waiting. We wait for trade setups. It's patience. Sometimes we wait 8 to 10 hours. We don't even take a trade. But it's that waiting that makes you profitable. And, it's your personality too, which you get molded within the forum. Especially when platinum members, they're going to be able to have access to 3 daily videos a week. With those videos, it helps. And it's putting the time and effort and dedication into learning from not just me, but other people that are well experienced in the forum, that are profitable traders, and pick their brain. Because it's all about picking someone's brain that knows what they're doing, right? And how you know what they're doing is, when you map a target and you get it to the tick hit, to the actual number, not a point higher or a point lower, to the tick, and it drops. And you would see, this area of resistance, on ES, let's say it was 3,000, it gets hit and to the tick and then drops. Something's working. And it's not the first time I put this on Twitter. I have over 500 of these setups. Not just me, but members on the site have the same thing. I love it when people map a setup in the forum and it gets hit to the tick, because it shows you what they're doing works and what I'm doing. And that's what we'd like to share in the forum. So I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know that, there's a lot of stuff you get on this site that no one else has. I'm telling you as it is, it takes a lot of time and effort. And that's why only 90% of the people make it, That's why only 10% of the people make it trading. 90% fail because they don't put in the effort, they don't put in the dedication, they don't put in the time, and they think that, you know, just by trading, you're going to be making all this money. It doesn't work like that. And if you honestly believe that, you might as well pack up and stop and don't get into this industry. This is a tough industry. You need to learn from the right people. It's good to have a mentor. It is. It's always good to have a mentor in anything you do. But you need to have the right one. And there's a lot of false mentors out there. You got to watch yourself, especially the ones that promise you, you know, from 1,000 you're going to make 10,000 and you're going to make 500,000. Like, honestly, if you guys believe that, like I said before, you deserve to lose your money. Because honestly, you got to be an idiot to believe that. It's a tough industry, and that's what TheBesTTraders.com is here for. It's to help people that want to get into trading, that have a passion for trading, that have always been interested in the financial markets, like I have. And you know, the best place to do that is to have, you know, a forum of profitable traders exchanging trade ideas, and everybody helping everybody. So, you know, thank you. Like I said, I didn't script this. It's not like other sites where they're reading from a board. As you all know, you know, this is off the top of my head. And the reason why I can speak this off the top of my head is because I love what I do. And if you love what you do, you'll become the best at it. I'll leave you with that. Welcome to the site. Hopefully you like the free trial. There's a lot of juicy stuff in the forum. And just to let you know, if you take the Pivot King course, which I suggest you do, don't expect to learn everything in 2 weeks, like I just said. If you're studying to become a surgeon, are you going to operate on a patient within 2 weeks? Look at trading like martial arts. You start at white belt and you go up levels. Trading is a journey. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're going to feel stressed. You're not going to sleep. There's a big, wide gap of a journey into becoming a profitable trader. And it's those things that you need to experience to actually know how to trade and become profitable. It's those journeys in life, those speed bumps that you hit, that make you who you are. And trading will make you a better person, by the way. That's why I have these sayings on my desktops. It's to remind me of my journey back in the day and how far I got into now becoming a full-time trader. Thank you for listening, guys. If you have any questions, you can always send me off an email. Welcome to my site. And I know this is probably one of the best sites, if not the best site you've came across. Go into the forum. You'll see what I mean. Take care.